Are you able to commit adultery and not have any consequences? There is a very compelling story at the end. Stay tuned. But to answer this question, the consequences will arrive one way or another. There are so many marriages that are ending in divorce because one or both partners have decided to have extramarital affairs against the vows that has been taken. The book of Romans explains, we all will be held accountable for our actions. Look at the world in which we live in today. Individuals has made it acceptable to have physical relations before getting to know the person and waiting until marriage. Also, others have made it acceptable to have relations with individuals knowing their marital status. The moral compass and common sense of some people has gone to zero. Romans, the first chapter, the 26th through the 27th verse, in the Message Bible reads, worst followed. Refusing to know God, they soon did not know how to be human. Either women didn't know how to behave as women, and men didn't know how to be men. Sexually confused, they abused and defiled one another. Women with women, men with men, all lust, no love. And then they paid for it. Oh, how they paid for it. Emptied of God, in love, godless, and loveless wretches. Not my words, the words of God. Individuals have made it acceptable to commit numerous of immoral acts and do not have a fear of God of any consequences. We must change our outlook. Proverbs, the 6th chapter, the 27th through the 29th verse asks us, can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Or can a man walk on hot coals and his feet not be scorched? So is the one who goes into his neighbor's wife. Whoever touches her will not go unpunished. Men and women, there will be consequences. There will be punishment. Proverbs, the 6th chapter, the 32nd verse, informs us, he who commits adultery lacks sense. He who does it destroys himself. Allow me to tell you a story. There was a gentleman who engulfed on a business trip with his colleagues, and it was a men-only excursion. The boss decided to reward the men for all the good they had done in their work endeavors. Now, one of the men had never committed adultery towards his wife. However, this trip was a little different. The boss brought in women for all of the men to celebrate with for doing such a good job. He did not want to appear as if he wasn't grateful, so he invited the woman that was given to him into his room. Thereafter, the act was completed. The woman was dressing herself, exiting the door, but not before she stated, "Welcome to the world of AIDS." He and his wife's world was completely changed forever. Their children eventually were left with no parents, and they both lost their lives for one night of adultery. Listen, people, we must get our acts together. There are many consequences to sins that's committed. However, know that if adultery is committed, there will be harsh punishment. Now, this will be in the form of any given situation or catastrophe or tragedy that suddenly comes onto an individual's life that has committed these acts. It is extremely unfortunate. However, God deemed it necessary. So stop and look to God for help. Please walk away painfully to save your soul.